Hello folks, I'm JDporkchop and welcome to another episode of Surviving Space Engineers. Today we are just picking up where we left off in the last episode with our battleship. So I have been giving it a little paint, finishing off some bits. The nacelles are done, which I'm quite pleased with. We also have some left and right, port and starboard thrusters, so that we can steer it. I don't know if this is going to be enough. What I might do is I might put some here. I kind of didn't want to put too many holes in this, so obviously that opens it up for the. But yeah, but I suppose also don't I have the mod that gives us like armored ones? Sure, that was a mod I added. Aha! Yes. Armor thrusters. Okay, I'm gonna put those in. So here. What's that? Okay, not there. Here. 2, 3. There we go. And do the same on the other side. I don't think adding another 3 to it is going to make that much of a difference, to be honest, but it makes me feel better on the inside. So yeah, today we're just going to really be working on this, trying to get at least most of it sort of finished. I may do the last little bit off camera or something, but as long as we get the majority of it done. Some other little additions, some small little guns on the front there, a couple of Gatling turrets. On the underside we have a missile turret, so that's good, and then obviously just the same again, the underside. So this thing is already like 3 times, 5 times more powerful than our previous ship, and we haven't even finished it yet, so that's pretty good. Right, I think we'll do some of the guts on the inside. I think one of the first things is I'm going to put a couple of small reactors here at the front, so that I kind of want to spread the power generation out a little bit. So if we maybe do something like this. And then we'll also have maybe some mid-section generators and one big one at the rear. But I don't know, will we need a big one? Let's just probably should be painting all this while we go, so I don't have to come back and it doesn't really matter if it's on the inside, does it? Yeah, but I want it to look good. So let's just get it painted. Go. Paint as well. I know these need to be white, don't they? And there we go. And I'll do some more painting. We won't make it just 2 colours. I'll try and add some highlights to it here and there. Ah, all the engines are on. That's good. Oh yeah, because it'll automatically give it uranium, won't it? So I guess we should maybe put some batteries down the front as well. So where would batteries be? They're down here somewhere. Go. Let's get rid of this junk. Need that anymore? Okay, so batteries. Guess we just sort of put them like that. All seems. Say that, and then I think no. And the other major thing we better start adding is gyros. So again, this is something we'll spread out a little bit, so that if one section of the ship gets damaged, there will be some redundant systems. And the more gyros on a big ship, the better. So let's think, what other major items do we want to get in here? Well, we talked before about how I feel that the nanite system and the build and repair system are overpowered. So we will only be using those in, what do you call them? Dry docks. But we have the hull, what's it called? It's called like the Regeneration something? Aha! So we have the whole Regeneration engine, Regeneration storage, regenerates all blocks on grid that are above 50% geo. So let's figure out does what. So I've never used this mod before. So when it says storage, maybe it stores power? Guessing? Tell you what we'll do, let's just go over here. And oops. There we go. Okay. Right, so this is the regeneration engine, I think. Okay. Well, that's big enough for it. And then, so let's have a look at this thing here. Does this have to be like connected to it, or can it be? Okay, then I guess we need to. Let's put a control thing down first so we can have a look at the side. Oh, I need power as well. Okay. I love playing with new mods, but you've always got to. It's always a learning experience. I'm sure there's some YouTube videos out there that'll explain this to me, but then that sort of takes away all the fun about it, doesn't it? Okay, so whole regeneration engine. So it looks like it's just an on-off kind of deal. It's always on. I have no idea what these do, so yeah, we may have to do some explorationary research because I haven't got a clue. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot at it, see if it works. So, character weapons. Let's get a gun, and I guess we'll shoot at that. Okay. Let's do it something. Now, see, I was of the understanding that it wouldn't fix anything that was underneath that functional line. But I must have misunderstood. But I suppose that's not a bad thing. But I guess if something gets completely destroyed, it's not obviously not going to replace it. I don't know how much power it uses. Anyway, so we will be using this. So 3 kilowatts. So cool. Anyway, little tandem. Let's get back to building. So I think we'll try and stick one of these sort of in here, because we're going to need this space for other stuff. Well, now hold on, because we're going to need that pipe to come that way. So guess we will. Let's go. Pots. Okay, so I guess we'll put this here. Yeah, sure. Then we need to put these things here, I guess. I am going to, in between episodes, or the next time I cut, going to go and look up these things do. I'm guessing they charge this up somehow, but I will go and find out. I was kind of hoping I'd just be able to work it out. Okay, so that's that. What's next? I'd say the other thing though, right? It's kind of a little bit cheaty in that this doesn't take any resources. If I shoot the ship, it'll start fixing it without... it's only using power. See what I mean? It replaces the plates. I don't know, maybe it's working like that because it's in survival. Anyway, let's continue or we'll never get anything done. Right, so I think we are going to have to start working on a cockpity kind of area. So, back into this, but back to that. Then I think, how do I want to do this? Right, we definitely want to go up 2, so I can look over the guns. And I know, like, building a cockpit is generally seen as a dumb idea, because why bother? You can just fly it in third-person view, and the cockpits are going to be easy target sticking out the top of your ship. But for the sake of roleplay, it would be poor to have one. So we're going to build one, and it's going to go here. So I need to get rid of this junk. So, this is the middle of the ship. That's the middle. And like so. Like so. And then I think I want some glass sticking sort of at an angle. This one maybe? Yeah. So I want it like that. I just need to first that, otherwise it's not going to attach. Perfect. And then what we're going to do on the top, we're going to change that. Ooh, let's do it from this side. So I guess if we are gonna do something, we should maybe do this. Probably should have done this in heavy blocks, but maybe we're gonna worry about the weight of the ship. So we don't have a huge amount of thrusters. Then I guess pressing the wrong button. Ah. Looks very boaty, doesn't it? Looks like the bridge of a wheel tanker or something. But it'll do. Okay, so let's just repeat that side. Okay, perfect. Then I think here, do we want to go heavy armor or like, yeah, see, we're kind of up. There's not going to be any crucial stuff here. I will put the control seat there, but I will put another control seat down inside. But I think for this upper stuff, we're just going to put light armor. It's one way of keeping the weight down. But she's got to be a big girl. Okie dokie. Say, I didn't really plan this ahead. I sort of just came in and thought, oh, I'll work it out how, you know, as we go along. And I'm sort of stumped as to what I do next. Guess we just sort of bring it up and let's go. Shit. Crap. Hmm. Now, let's just fill some bits in. Go. And then I guess work on the back? Yeah, let's work on the back a little bit. I can sort of come back to that. It's definitely a thing that if you ever get stuck on like a design thing, just walk away. Go away, have a think about it, you'll have an epiphany, then come back. I think I said that in a previous episode. Right. Now, those are heavy. Yeah, we should probably actually put back heavy. During the olden days of galleons and cannon-based ships, the weakest part of your ship was always the rear. So, naval battles used to be about trying to maneuver your way into behind your enemy. You'd be able to fire a cannonball, it would just sort of ricochet down the whole length of the boat and then come out the front. So we definitely don't want to have a weak rear. Sure, there's some double entendres in there somewhere. Right, what am I doing? Making stupid jokes, that's what I'm doing. Right, let's put that there like that, and I guess we'll take that. So we're going to have to... This light blocks though. Go. So... Well, at some point we're going to have to put a hydrogen engine in here. So I guess we could try and figure that out now. Let's have a look. Where are they? They're here. That. So just put it here. Let's see. Sort of looks very exposed, so building some shrouding around it. I don't want it in line with those ones, otherwise it's going to look a bit keek. Do I want to put 3 of these in? Feel that might be overkill. But acceleration is important, has to be said. Or I could put one of those crazy Titan engines in. I think that would be like super overkill. Holy. Wow, that is way bigger than I thought it'd be. It's like the length of the whole shit. Yeah, we're not putting that in. Okie dokie. So maybe we'll just go with 3? Or I could go with 2? Space that out. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Go 2. Cool. Good recess them. There. There. Got this funny bit sticking out the back though. I don't like this, but it sort of holds the missile launcher. I suppose we could sort of cut it off a bit and it'd look a bit rubbish. So, what I think we will do is make the butt a bit longer. Go. So let's take that out. Take that out. And instead of having this, whoa, what we've done? I'll turn the dampness off. Instead of that there, we will go with 4. Go with this. So, and there we go. Then I guess put the heavy armor slopes here. Go. Not perfect, but it'll do. If I was going to build something really, really pretty, you know, you'd spend hours and hours and hours on it. We obviously don't want to dedicate that time to the building of a ship. So what am I going to put in this middle space? Could put a little hangar there. Tiny little one. Just one fighter. Little pocket carrier. That'd be an idea. We'll see. We'll see how much space is left. I'll try and not use that space. And then if we have the space, we could just put like a single seater little fighter in there. You know, something tiny. Like, where is it? I'm a big Battlestar Galactica fan. Like the original and the modern remake. And this is by a guy called, I think his name's Husker, which is a reference to, what's his name? Captain Thingamabob. Yeah, a little fighter. That would fit in there. It's tiny. So we could work something out like that. That'd fit in there. No problem. We'll see. Continue. I may cut here and just do a little bit off camera because there's lots of little bits I'm not happy with. That there. So I'm going to cut here. I'm going to go to look up, try and figure out how this works, and I'll be back in a second. So not only can I not find anything about this on the Steamwork page or anything like that, but other YouTubers, like people who are do this for a living, haven't got a clue what that thing does, so we're going to delete them. And I think we'll also put a second one of these down. What are they called? Gen. Go. So, put a second one down, just because. And a bit of armor here, just as an extra thing. Go. Because obviously if your regeneration engine gets stuffed, then stuffed. Also, on the thing about, I said that if you shoot at things and if they go below the functioning line, they don't repair. I was incorrect. As long as it doesn't go below 50% is actually. So as long as things are less than half damaged. So I've kind of tidied up and just tweaked things a little bit here and there. I'm going to do lots more in between episodes. I think I'm going to get this ship pretty much finished between episodes, and then in the next episode we'll sort of take the blueprint over to the main world and start building it and stuff. But I just want to show you these, a couple more turrets. Those are very similar to something we have in real life, which is on sort of navy boats. Is this thing will shoot down any missiles that get fired at us. So it's basically just a minigun that tracks missiles. I know the Royal Navy and the US Navy and stuff, they have those on their ships. The other thing I was thinking about is, obviously we have that little missile launcher on the underneath. But another mod that I've added that I do not have a clue how to use, and we'll have to go and watch some stuff, is this. These are like configurable torpedoes. You can build a torpedo. So I'm going to read up on this, and if anybody has any good videos of how to use these things or has experience, then feel free to stick it down in the comments below. So yeah, at this point I think it's looking good. I've added some more stuff down here. Some cargo containers, more gyros. We have the hydrogen tanks in. Okay, maybe this was some hydrogen tanks, oxygen tanks, more gyros, more reactors. It's all sort of slowly but surely coming together. So if you have any suggestions about stuff that I've missed on this, feel free to stick those in the comments down below as well. And like I said, in the next episode we'll probably do like finishing touches, and then we'll go and we'll go back to our main world. Why are you not working? But I thought, just to finish this episode off, we will take it for a spin in its half-built form. See if it's maneuverable. And it does seem to be. Tell you what would be interesting, what's the stopping speed like? It's not terrible. And those hydrogen engines at the front aren't running, which I'm not entirely... Oh yeah, because they won't be connected, will they? Duh. Let's have a look here. How can we connect those up? Because that'll be pretty far. Stopping quite a bit. Get it there. So. Should do it. So yeah, suggestions and ideas, anything I've missed. Always forgetting something. I'm one of those people that used to play Kerbal Space Program and always forget to put the parachute on the top of the rocket. There you come. And you realise after doing a mission for an hour, coming back from the moon, and then smashing into the ground. Always fun. So yeah, let's have a look in. Yeah, looks good. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here and say thank you very much for watching. Feel free to give some comments down below. Give me a like if you've enjoyed the video. And subscribe if you haven't already. And I will catch you in the next one.